handle on the ball and not try to thread too many needles with our passes. Okay, one more thing.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Nene and Gortat team up in the paint. The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots, and it's Porter in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Beal against Evans. Jacks up a 3, and Bradley Beal with the 3. Beal's got 7 points.
Back at you. I mean, they immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading spray guns from long range, trading blows from behind the arc.
Here's Smith, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
To the inside, here's Beal, and good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Ajinça the pass to Smith. Now the dish to Ajinça, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Wizards trail by 21.
Timeout, timeout. Wizards timeout call. Start it.
New Orleans making some changes here. Gordon's checked in for Johnson. Brooks comes in for Tyreke Evans.
Aaron Brooks.
New Orleans leading by 17. 1:09 left to play in the 3rd, and he gets it to go.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Stolen by Anderson. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop, and the shot is good. Holiday's got 10. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
4 on the shot.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. There's the pass to Higgins on the wing hill. Wall against Anderson. Left side, Wall. Smith. And that's not going to go.
Get ready to go, Wizard Girls.
And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the 4th quarter going. Smith, he's in at point guard. Davis is out there with Johnson. Then it's Alexis Ajinça, and it's Evans in at the 2 spot. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
There's a screen by Gortat. Beal gets a wide open look. Pelicans pull it in.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboards.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list. And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And he gets it to go. And that's now 7 points for Hill.
They're doing their best to erase the deficit here with some smart passes and some good shooting. I mean, those two things go hand in hand. If you're going to make shots, then the passes have to be on target and on time.
Gortat with a screen on Evans. No one near Wall as he lets it go. And the shot is long. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Smith's running. Drops in the tray off the fast break. Smith's got 46 points.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Gortat with the rebound. For Washington, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Beal. Tyreke Evans comes up with the rebound. Evans has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Ajinça kicks to Smith. Shoots it up. And the wing jumper offline.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Davis sets a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Evans dishes to Smith. And again, no good by New Orleans.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Pass to Hill. From deep. The shot no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Up next for them, the Grizzlies at the FedEx Forum. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Ajinça kicks to Johnson. He dishes it to Ajinça. Smith outside. From deep 3-point range, no good. Wall with some nice defense. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. Feeds it to Wall. Good on the baseline, Jay.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Wall against Smith.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. But they get it back. Kicks it out to Johnson. Passes to Smith. From deep 3-point range. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
The basket drops and he gets fouled out. The Wizards also changing it up. Ryan Hollins, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. Anderson comes in for Porter. And it's Higgins in for John Wall. Ryan Anderson, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Smith comes in for Dante Cunningham.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for New Orleans.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep, and that has to be a relief.
And Greg, you know, as interconference opponents, tonight was their only chance to get that revenge. I mean, they won't see each other in the regular season again until next season.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Smith. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in, and if it didn't, everyone was surprised. The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Yeah, I think it may be, Greg. At least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively. Too bad I think it's past the point where it'll do much good.
The rebound by Anderson. Here's Smith. They set the pick. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried.
That is a real nice looking deep 3 ball there, fellas.
Yeah, Clark, major confidence on display.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And time now to go courtside.